always in our game. When we make the game every year, it's always one of our directives to listen to the feedback that we get from the community. And some of the things that they were complaining about in FIFA 10 for the CPU was how potent he was in front of the goal. So we've done a lot of work to improve his shot decision and how effective he is on one-on-ones, especially on the professional difficulty level, so that when he does when you do give up a chance and he does get in on goal, he's gonna take the chance more often than not, which obviously makes for a more challenging experience. And at the higher levels, obviously, you really got to be on your guard to make sure you're not giving up good chances to the CPU. As for some new things that I think we're adding, I think we're innovating on the CPU in a couple ways. One of them that is really cool to me, I've always liked possession football. I'm an Arsenal fan, so when I play the game and I'm playing against the CPU, in times past, in previous years, he was very, very attacking minded and would get forward all the time, but he wasn't always as patient as we would like. So we've implemented some features about keeping possession this year, so that he's a little more calm, especially depending on the custom tactics that you set up. But if you have a possession style team, he's a little more calm on the ball and willing to wait for his opportunity. So you quite often see him swinging the ball around the back line, teasing it into the center of the park, and then coming back out and making the decision to keep possession with the squad. So that's quite cool, differentiating the different styles of plays in the different leagues, so you get a lot of variety when you're playing different opponents. Personality Plus is one of our big features this year, where we're trying to really work hard on the attributes and make players feel like their real-life counterparts. So this is really cool for us on the CPU AI side of things, because when you're playing against the CPU, better dribblers will do more trying to take you on. We had a feature, or one of the decisions that the CPU has to make is whether or not I'm safe. So as he's dribbling around the pitch, he needs to make a decision. Do I pass? Do I continue to dribble? Do I turn away? And one of the ways he does this is he has something that we call a safe zone, where as an opponent will approach him, he'll determine whether he's becoming safe or not. And this logic in past years has been very generic, so everybody's safe zone was relatively similar. This meant that it didn't matter if you had Cristiano Ronaldo on the ball or Messi on the ball versus Rio Ferdinand or Richard Dunn or somebody that really wouldn't try and take somebody on. But this year we're dynamically changing the size of that safe zone based on the player's attributes. So players like Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo will still try and dribble out of tight situations like they do in the real world. So it's cool, it brings another little bit of character to the CPU AI when you're playing against them, and these guys might try and take you on and you might be a little bit surprised at what they can do. So it's quite cool when you're playing against a CPU. Sometimes it's a little bit humbling. So I'm quite excited about that feature this year too.